On having fun with this human builder module. Obviously, it's not a systematic way of learning these things. I'm just trying to find out some of the cool stuff that we can do. Hopefully, it's going to be useful. Hopefully, you're going to be taking a course in human builder, and they'll teach you all the ins and outs. So, okay. So first, let me remind you that in order to move this mannequin, you can use the compass just like you do it in every assembly of parts. So at the product, I'm at the product level right there. So I take the compass and put it on the sky, and then I can translate. You can translate it. You can rotate it. Okay, etc. So let me get this guy a bit closer to the table right there. Maybe a little bit more. I want to do a few things here. All right, good. Now, first of all, when you're done with the compass, of course, drag it and let it go. All right. Now, if you look, there's a toolbar here. There's a toolbar here which says, I believe, mannequin posture. If you click on the first one, it gives you all the different body parts of this fellow, and you can check the range. For example, right now it's the head. And if you take this this sliding bar, it shows you the range of motion for that particular joint. Believe it or not, if this was your head, there's no way you can make it go further back than that. So we reset it. Let's just take the foot, for example. Here's the foot. And by the way, you have the right foot and the left foot. It's back there. You can see that. And look at the range of motion that you can give that that particular foot. See this? Okay. If you take something else, say the thigh here, and you can have the right and the left. This one is the left one, so let's just leave it like this, or you can choose the right one. Look at the range of motion that you can have for the thigh right there. Okay. All right. Let me reset degree of freedom here. And this was the foot, by the way, so it was right here. If I reset the degree of freedom, it's going to put it back to the flat position. Right. It must have been something else. What was this? It was, oh yeah, it was, left foot. Reset it. Must have been the right foot. Okay. All right, good. Now, you have, so basically these are all the different joints that you can, in real life, you can take and move it around. You can see that, okay? And the range is a realistic joint. You won't go past that, reset degree of freedom. These are the posture position. For example, the stand position, and there is the sit position right there, okay? Now, if we, in fact, you can right now you can use a compass in order to hide this if it's bothering you, right there, or you could use the compass to move the sky. And let's see now. This is the leg, and within that sitting position, this is the range of motion that can have. Okay. And the other thing is that you can say, show me the angular limit. Okay, it shows you basically what are the limits for this motion. Okay. And if you don't want to, just turn it off. Okay. Let's put it back to that position. There are other configurations, standard of kneeling, for example, right there. Okay. This is the lumbar, and you can see that in that kneeling position, this is the orientation. These are the orientations that we can have. Okay, so reset it, stand. Okay, very good. Now let's do something else. We put this guy back there and bring the part into our viewpoint. We bring this thing here. Whoa. Okay, good. Close this back there. Now, what I would like to do is show you a few things about this this what is called the well, there's one thing that's called forward kinematics. This is the one, yeah, forward kinematics. First of all, if you select the forward kinematics, is this the one? Yeah, forward kinematics. Look at what it says. It says select the, down here at the bottom left corner, select the segment. So for example, if you select this guy's arm, notice that this arrow develops here. This arrow, green arrow, you can see that. And by moving this thing, the arm can move in that degree of freedom, right? Like this, in that direction. Now, if you right click and you say, show me the other degree of freedom, this is degree of freedom 1, the other one, okay, and there may be a third one, this one, which is obviously not a very, it looks very painful to me. Okay, let's try another one. Forward kinematics. Okay, so let's look at this guy's thigh, for example. Select the thigh. What you see, the arrow that you see there right now, this arrow shows you the motion of the thigh in that degree of freedom. But if you right click and select another degree of freedom, it shows you the motion like so. And finally, the third one is a very painful movement, which you can technically can have it, but yeah, right there. Okay, now let me put this thing back where it was. What was the degree of freedom? May have been 1. Okay, very good. Okay, fine. Now this guy's leg is not straight. That's fine. Now let me close this, and this you can have it with any of the other body parts. So for example, here's the neck motion, and if you right click and select a different degree of freedom, you can move this guy's neck in a different direction. So right clicking allows you to select different degrees of freedom. Let me see now, which one is this? That's like that. Okay, good. Now let's check something else, explore something else really. Over here there's something called forward, not this one, the reach envelope, right? Compute reach envelope. No, it's not what I want. Reach position. This is the reach position only. Okay, there is one for reach position, and the other one is a variation of that. So let's use the reach position. So look at what it said. Actually, bottom left corner, it says, okay, select a location, this location, for example, and select the body part. For example, this guy's hand. There, you see? Let's try another one. For example, let's try another one. Reach position, for example, that point, and this guy's hand over there. There. Now this is obviously very painful. It's too far. Okay, so I changed the reach position to a different location, that surface. Okay, let's try something else. So another one is I'm going to put the position on that face and leg. That's already there. Okay, so that's fine. So let's try here. Okay, so let's see now. Let me try. I want to rotate this. Okay, so let me put the reach position on that edge and select the leg right there. So you get the picture of what the purpose of the reach position is. Okay, now let me clear that. All right, there is something called let me see if I can put this guy back in the standard position. So initial stand, there we are. Okay, good. Now yeah, there is something called the reach envelope, right there, compute reach envelope. So for example, if I select this guy's hand, all right, again you have right, left, etc. It shows you, where is that? I wanted to do something else. Where was it? It was compute reach envelope. Okay, and let's take the guy's hand, and this did not give me what I wanted. Let's try something else. Let me move this guy's hand first to begin with. Okay, all right, and where is the reach compute reach envelope? A guy is, looks like it's hiding. Oh, there we are. Okay, so it shows you the range of space where this arm can be reached. Okay, let's try another one. Let me delete this. Either delete it or hide it, so we can delete it. Let's try another one. So another reach envelope right there, and we select the leg. Oops, it says wait a minute. Let's make sure. Select the hand, a finger, or a foot. So there, and then we say OK. There we are. This is the envelope where the guy's foot can reach. Now, obviously, in order for it to reach back there, this guy has to turn around. So let me either hide this thing or delete it. Okay. Now, there's something I'm going to show you that is just making a cartoon. And in the third video later on, I'm going to do that so that you can actually attach this thing to a physical problem. In other words, this guy's body or a particular joint moves in the mechanism. But right now, all I'm doing is just making a cartoon for you. First of all, let me move this guy out of the way. So bring it here. There. Okay. Good. Okay. Now here's the situation. So we have this thing here. Let's go to. There is this thing here. It says mechanism. We have used it extensively in mechanism simulation. You click on it. Well, I want to create a simulation, so I select my my mannequin. Okay. Here's the situation. Look. Let's make a cartoon. And here's what I want to do. Leave this thing there. Select a particular body part, such as this, and notice that you can move it in different directions. For example, I can move it like this, and I can change the degree of freedom. I move it like that in the back, and then insert. Okay, let's do it again. This one, let me move it. Oh, this is a very painful position. I'll have to change my degree of freedom here. Alright, good. Insert. Let's do something else. So, for example, this guy's thigh. Like this. Change that to a different degree of freedom. Insert. Another one. Degree of freedom 3. I don't know what 3 does, so it goes like this. Okay. Insert. Let's move something else with this guy. So, for example, this guy's head or neck. Okay, so right. Okay. Oh, back. Insert. Change this thing to a different degree of freedom. It's going to be a hard. Okay. I do insert. Okay. Let's try the fellow's other hand. There. Insert. And there. Insert. Okay, so what I did is basically create some standard configurations based on those arrows and degrees of freedom that I selected. Now I can say, all right, I made a cartoon, now show it to me. So let's change this thing to anything but 1, and let's play it once or continuously. If you want to play it continuously, you make the arrows, move in the same direction, and then you say play. So watch what's happening here. I can make it faster. This is just making a cartoon. There is no physics into this. So we created a simulation basically here, okay, and just make another cartoon. So we say okay, all right. Now this simulation was actually created here, and you can create a video clip out of it. See that generate replay? See that? This was the one that I created. Oops. You can create a video clip out of that. Let me see. Let me double click on this. Right. Let's do another one. Let's do another simulation. This time, where is that simulation? Right there. Click. All right. Let's do another one. So, for example, this is simulation number 2. I think I'm running out of time. So the third one, the third video segment that I'm going to do is one which actually I take a mannequin and attach it to a mechanism. Okay. So actually, before I go, let's insert another mannequin right there. So this one, father product is again right here is this, and another man, and maybe let's do it on the 0.01 percentile, and we say okay. Now as far as the nationality and things like that, just leave it the way it is. So it's right there, and obviously to move this thing, I'm going to use the compass. Move it here, and let's see if I can move that guy. Let me try it one more time. I'm too far from this. Okay, so you have to be in the product. Move this thing there. Where's the other guy? Right there. And I want to show you what happened when you compare these two people. One of them was 50% percentile. Let me hide this. And the other guy was 50%. The other guy was way at one end of the population group. Okay, so I'm going to stop this.